Halloween just passed, so what is the best costume you saw or that you've ever worn in the past?
The best, I had two favorites on Halloween. One was Pat, and Pat was a girl. He wore like a little teal dress, and he put a bunch of eye makeup on and like lipstick, and it was very convincing. So that was pretty funny. And then our buddy Jimmy, who works with the Rock of The Maine, he was a homeless guy for Halloween. And he didn't break character the entire night, and he was just stumbling around, and he was like mismatched all of his clothes and everything. It was hilarious, and he like blacked out one of his teeth.
What were you guys? I saw pictures. What were you supposed to be?
I was the Count from Sesame Street.
Oh, okay.
So, but it didn't last very long. Like my mask fell on my face, and then I couldn't see anything, and so I was just like, ah.
In the future, when you guys have a few more full-length records and stuff, what is one song that you guys play now that you would always want to keep on the set list, and what is one you wouldn't mind not playing?
I don't know. I think one that I really like playing is The Way We Talk. I mean, we've played it forever, and I still haven't gotten sick of it, so I guess I'd probably play that. I don't know. There's not really. I really like playing all the songs. There's certain songs that we've played for a long time, like The Way We Talk and stuff, that I guess I could like let go.
Be sad to part with them.
Like I really like playing Count 'em 1, 2, 3 live too still, but I like that one we like to switch it in and out like sometimes. So I guess that would be the one that I wouldn't play.
Since all of you guys are pretty young, I guess you can answer for them. Did any of you guys start going to college, or do you guys have any plans to go to college?
John and Jared both went to, I think, a full year of college, and I did. I started like an online class, and that was it. What was it? Calculus.
You started with calculus?
But it's not a good online class.
I had already taken calculus, and I thought it would be easy just to like do it again, and then it wasn't, and I ended up being gone with the band during my first midterm, so I made it to right before my first midterm.
Oh.
So.
Do you guys have any plans to maybe like in the future? Does anybody want to try it, or?
It depends on if yeah and no. There's a lot of things like about school that I don't have any interest in learning about, and so I mean, to get a degree in certain things, there's a lot of bullshit along the way.
Trust me, we're both in college. We know that very well.
But I mean, if there are things that I'd like to go to school for. Just I don't think I'd go for a degree necessarily. Like I'd go for certain classes.
Well, you know, they have those senior citizen ones where you can go for free when you're old. And
there you go.
We're going to do that. Just plan on that. Hey.
The old crazy guy in class.
Exactly. There are plenely of those in my classes. They make really all the awkward comments in the lectures. They're the ones that are like, well, when I was
like the really old guy that's making the dirty jokes. You're like, hey, shut up, dude.
You need to sit down. From personal experience, I know that you guys, you make a really, really good effort to, you know, talk to as many fans as possible after shows and, like, you know, treat them more like your friends instead of your fans, which is really awesome. And I just wanted to know if it can ever get intimidating to know that to them you guys are kind of like heroes and inspiration, and are those ever like really big shoes to fill, or?
Yeah, you know, it's weird like thinking that people, you know, admire like the members of the band and stuff, and it's not intimidating. It's really gratifying. It's really cool, and I'm glad that everyone else, and myself included, are so cool and like, you know, not that sounded ridiculous, but no, I like that we go out and we hang out because it makes it more personal, and it makes it easier for, you know, everyone to really like the band. It just there never needs to really be any arrogance or anything.
Do you ever just have to kind of step back and, like when you're on stage, for example, and everyone's just kind of singing along?
I had one of those last night. It was awesome.
Can it ever just be like, do you ever just have to kind of stop and just think about like how far you've come, and when you were in high school and, you know, playing those other little bands?
Yeah, exactly. I talk to friends at home that are taking a test or something or studying, and I'm going, wow, it's Wednesday. I didn't even remember it was Wednesday, you know?
When you were growing up, did you have any bands that you felt like that about? Like a certain band that you were just kind of like crazy about?
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of bands that I was really stoked on. Third Eye Blind was a big one for me. And actually, I was a fan of the band Hit the Light, so I was like, oh yeah, these guys are cool. And I had gone to Warped Tour a couple times and talked to them and stuff. And I had been like doing bands, like my band opened up a show with, we played on the same show as them once, and so I was like super into those dudes. And
They actually played Orlando last night.
Yeah, this tour has been like, our tour has been like switching back and forth with theirs. We've been trying to like find out like where they're going to be on their day off so that we can drive somewhere and meet up. Because we met up with some of their dudes I guess it'd be like 2 weeks ago when we were in around LA.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
opposite side of the country, we're still like following each other.
Yeah. I know that Dirk Mai followed you guys around Warped Tour for a few weeks taking pictures, and I heard that it was supposed to be for a photo book, and I was just wondering when we can expect to see that, or who came up with the idea.
At the end of this month.
Really?
Yeah. We're like working on getting everything together. We basically did a bunch of journals and stuff every day, like all of us did, and then we had Dirk hanging out and taking photos of everything, so it was really, really cool. And so far, the stuff we've gotten back has turned out super awesome.
I've seen some of the pictures he's taken. Those are really fun.
I'm really excited. Dirk is super good at taking pictures, and he's a cool dude, so no one feels awkward around him, so he gets pictures of everyone doing exactly what they do, you know?
Okay, a fan wanted me to ask you if the phrase, "this is real life," from your panels at Warped Tour, if that is the name of an upcoming record, or...
that is the name of the book.
Oh, it is? Okay, that's cool. And she wanted to know if you guys are planning on doing a headlining tour anytime soon.
I'm not sure exactly when we're planning on doing a headlining tour. We're going to, after this tour, we're going to take some time off and do some writing and just kind of stay at home for the holidays and stuff. And because we've been kind of going for the past year, we've been like non-stop, so we wanted to take just a little bit of a break. And then we're going to, I don't know, hopefully we'll do like a headliner this spring.
Which one was your favorite? And favorite venue and favorite city?
Favorite venue, favorite city. I'd say the AP tour we just went on was awesome. As like far as like hanging out with all the bands on the tour, everybody was friends and everyone hung out every night. So it was really cool because, I mean, usually like with a lot of the tours, it's not that people don't hang out or they're mean or anything. It's just sometimes people they do their own thing, and so it just happened that everybody liked, you know, doing the same thing on that tour. And another one that was really good that I liked a lot was the tour last summer with Boys Like Girls.
Yeah.
We got to hang out with Good Charlotte, and that was kind of like one of those bands for me that my mom always like, well, she'll call me, and then it takes me forever to get her off the phone, but she'll be like, "Hey, oh my gosh, I just walked by Hollister and I heard your song. I wanted to let you know. I don't know if you know." I'm like, "Thanks, Mom."
If you could quit your own band and join any other band, what would be in mind?
Slipknot.
That would look a little awkward.
I don't know. I'd love to do something just ridiculous like that, so I could like be like a guy in a mask or something.
Yeah. If you were to suddenly decide to change your genre of music entirely, what would it be?
We'd probably do like folky like acoustic stuff.
I already asked you who you follow on Twitter. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay.
I stopped following him.
You did?
He started posting ridiculous stuff all the time, and I was like,
the knife video wasn't ridiculous. That made you want to follow him.
That made me want to follow him, but no, it was like too much like political stuff all the time. I was like, because my phone gets filled up with them too quick. Oh. So it's hard to like pay attention to what anyone says.
Who's got man crushes? Who are they on?
Who's got man crushes? Like men that they like?
Yeah.
I'd say Jared probably has a man crush on John Mayer. I don't think John Mayer's into that stuff. So.
What about you? Do you have a band that you like a lot, you idolize? It's okay to admit, this is between us.
Yeah, we won't tell anyone.
Johnny Cash.
What is one random fact about yourself that people might not know?
In fact, I can make a whistling sound if I blow into my hands.
Do it.
Yeah, demonstrate.
It's not going to work. Just
Okay. She heard a rumor that you guys are going to go on tour with Ryan Cabrera?
I don't know. I'd like to, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not.
And What does 8123 mean?
It's actually an address to a parking garage that is in Arizona that some of the guys used to hang out at.
Oh, okay.
Okay.